over the city, we have built 41 new schools and renovated more than 100 schools. Our children, their parents, and the community are proud of those new and improved schools. Now it is time to complete the third phase of the bond program to serve the remaining 134 communities that have been waiting so patiently for major repairs, and 24 communities throughout the city that will receive brand new state-of-the-art schools. Comments? Thoughts?
I have
I'm concerned with all the glitz and glamour that HISD says to paint a wonderful, beautiful picture on what is going on. And I'm not sure that everybody knows that of all the schools that they were closing down to build a new school, they're closing down some 2 schools to make 1. And my concern again is children's safety. And I believe in children first, and I petition for children being first. But a lot of these new schools are being built in areas that are unsafe. Somebody's not doing their homework. Some schools are built across from cow pastures, on side of cow pastures, and in between streets where there's rival gangs, and they're being moved away from the community. And a lot of the minority community, the buses that normally drop kids off at their corner or close to the area where they live no longer are doing that. HISD is saving money because they're saying if the kid does not live 2.5 miles away or further, they will not send a bus. So our kids have always had to walk through the environment in unsafe conditions trying to get to the schools, and the taxpayers keep paying money into the bonds. And I'm understanding there's money still left from the past bond proposals. And they're suggesting now more new security. And they put state-of-the-art security during the last 2 bond elections. Why are we still paying for bonds and our kids are going to school 5 days out of the week, 365 days out the year, and are graduating and still can't read and write? Now, Dr. Saavedra knows that had they said they were going to spend this $800 million, close to $1 billion, to teach children, nobody would object. Nobody. They could have lied and gotten the money. But our concern is, again, we wouldn't be here if our children wasn't getting the short end of the stick. Our children are getting the short end of the stick. Even out of the $800 million, our neighborhoods are getting a drop in the bucket. They're still patching and repairing. And when they give us a new school, they're closing down two others in the predominantly historically black or minority community. And so we're standing. These few parents that you see here are outspoken, and they're here to stand up for the children.
Anybody else want to say something?
One of the things that I also have a concern with, these are basically historical institutions and neighborhoods. Anytime you get rid of your history, or someone else threatens to get rid of your history, then you can no longer prepare the next generation properly and equitable for it to go forward, because history has left you. The foundation is gone. So when we start talking about getting rid of Fifth Ward and all of its historicities and everything that has happened and how Fifth Ward came about, I mean, we've had Mickey Lelands and Duttons and congressmen and senators and doctors come through Fifth Ward. So how can you propose a bond and you leave out a historical neighborhood? And then how can you put kindergarten through 8th grade housed in the same building? Certainly we as adults, we understand that it's hard for us to get along with adults on the same level, let alone growing up kindergarten through 8th grade. That puts everybody at a disadvantage. You have little people, big people, little people, big people. That's crazy. So what we are saying is that if you spread the dollars out evenly all across the table, This neighborhood get their fair share. This neighborhood gets their fair share. This neighborhood get their fair share. We are upset about the fact that it was not fair. And fair exchange robs nobody. So let's be fair about the process of how you go about asking taxpayers for bond money.